Glad to have you here. So let's start directly into the matter. In two sentences, what was your idea and how does it help the world?
Actually, my idea is to de-alcoholize originally alcoholic beverages, to remove an alcohol from beer, wine, spirits, and everything. So, yeah, to have it all natural, de-alcoholized wine in particularly. It is for wine is the best.
Okay, because most people have business ideas and basically the execution is what counts because otherwise you already failed. Like Gary Vee said, uh, don't justify your dreams, execute on them. So I wanted to know from you, when was that moment when you went from this idea in your mind to that breakthrough? Okay, let's make it real. Was it a person or an event, or how does it come to realization?
Actually, all came from me, from inside of me.
Mhm.
The thing is, in past I was an alcoholic. I drank too much of alcohol. Any type of alcohol, it was so much that I actually get help and that I stopped drinking, and now it is more than 2 years. Before that, it was a lot of alcohol, and also in our production unit, we made breweries. And my parents had wine cellars, so I was very familiar with the alcohol. So actually, when I stopped drinking, then I started to explore what are the non-alcoholic alternatives.
Mhm.
And then when I tried all the beers, non-alcoholic beers, then tried to get wines and sparkling wines, what I could get rich out of it, and alcoholic spirits. And then the, what I see the problem we have now the trend is setting for non-alcoholic drinks to be more popular and popular. On the other hand, the big companies are making artificial non-alcoholic drinks. The thing is, when you make, for example, beer, non-alcoholic beer, you can make it out of chemicals, and then
Mhm.
you make a complete profile of the taste with the chemicals, and you have non-alcoholic beer. But this I don't like. Then also when I started, then I explore all the options how the non-alcoholic beer is made because I have a lot of knowledge from breweries. And then once I checked all the beers, then I moved to wine. And wine is for me more very. I've actually fall in love in non-alcoholic wine. It is like a challenge to me because the beers you can make. There are a lot of technologies how to make non-alcoholic beers, original alcoholic beers and artificial, just with the flavors. And with the wines is the thing is that you have original wine. You ferment it all natural. You have natural grapes. You have the natural fermentation, and you have original wine. And then I was thinking and researching what are the options how to de-alcoholize it. And then if you have three mechanical methods, what two are most commonly used now in the world. One is reverse osmosis, and the other one is spinning columns. And what we are doing in our production unit, we built our own unit, which is the first technology is vacuum distillation. We make the vacuum and then we distill it at 20 degrees Celsius. Actually, we don't make any thermal change to wine, and then we just extract the alcohol out. And when I was drinking all the non-alcoholic wines, I was not sure if they were made, how they were made, if they were really de-alcoholized wine or they make it out of the chemicals.
Mhm.
And then I built a small model, a prototype, 20-liter prototype, and then developed complete system how to de-alcoholize it with vacuum distillation. And then I was very, very, very happy with the results. Actually, here, cheers.
Cheers.
Mm. This is non-dealcoholized sparkling wine. I drink it and get all the flavors I liked from original sparkling wine. Then I built this 20 liter model, and then I was very happy with the results. And then I made bigger one, 500 liter system, and then also I was very happy with the development, with the success of the machine. And then we also applied 2 patents on the unit, on this system. And now, actually now, this year, we will start making machines. And then this is one passion, to make machines. Other passion is to make a non-alcoholic wine and non-alcoholic, actually de-alcoholized wine and de-alcoholized sparkling wine, and to offer to the market also these de-alcoholized beverages. This is
Well, I think the timing is right, and because I remember there was a TV series in former Yugoslavia, Whant, when Shurda, I don't know if you are old enough to watch it. He wanted to make, he made a business idea to make a rakia. This is spirit, and to make it without alcohol, and of course he fails because everybody want to get wasted, not
yeah.
to get healthy. But today is the right time, because I saw in the one of the on the TV that 18 millions bottles of sparkled wine was sold in Germany last year. So it's incredible.
Yeah, this is true. Actually, mm, I make this make a review of generations. Each generations what are uh, navade. Actually,
Oh, habits.
habits, yes, habits. So what is very interesting, um, the Generation Z, they drink 20 to 40% less than millennials. And from the overview, what they learned, the people who are now old, from 45 to 55, they actually made something in the life, and they would like to continue living with the life and not get intoxicated
Yeah.
so much as they did in the past. So this is one very good group, and second group is the from 18, 20, 25 years old. They don't like the alcohol anymore so much, and and also this is one hand. On the other hand, the overall awareness in the world about health, about the diets and everything, and I believe this trend will keep growing every year. And now that we are in the very beginning of this big trend, massive trend, and so that's why I like the wine the most, because the wine is very old drink, and there is a place for something new. We have a different kind of wines, varieties, and so on. And now to give to this specter also the non-alcoholic, de-alcoholized versions. This is a very, very huge trend that I see. And also, for example, the last December when I was all the corporate parties and so on. And when you arrive to the party, there is a sparkling wine and there are spirits as appetizer. And during the dinner, that's it. And about the table, everybody was 45, 55, make something out of life. They grab one glass, if they grab a glass of wine. Most of them didn't drink nothing. And I talked a little bit, and everybody told me that they would very enjoy to get a sparkling de-alcoholized wine at the beginning, and to have some option during dinner to drink. And people are much aware now for this, and the trend is just growing. This is one thing. The other thing is that also what changes are in Arabic countries. Not they are now some countries, some areas are allowing, for example, foreign people when they come to have drinks. But what is the most important is they are widely talking about the drinks, and they are more aware. And actually, wine cannot be, or dealcoholized wine cannot have halal certification, but never mind. Anyway, the people will like to have this option to drink it. Anyway, the thing is, all the wine that we will make, it will have 0.5 of alcohol, 0.4, 0.5. Not 0.0, but 0.5, because we would like to show that it in past it was real wine, and we just removed the alcohol. When somebody told me 0.0, my first thought is artificial, is just made from chemicals. So and also a lot of people don't know that in juice there is alcohol. In ripe bananas there is alcohol. In some bread there is alcohol inside, and it's much more than 0.5. Also in kombucha have most of the kombucha have more than 0.5. Actually, in some areas, some countries, they are allowed to have 1.2% of alcohol. They are allowed to have it, but the thing is that this 0.5, it's in nature. It is everywhere. So human body, for example, for me, a penny drinker, alcoholic, and so on. If I drink, it's everywhere. It's not that I don't drink full alcohol.
Yeah. Okay. Tell me about the taste. How much is the difference when you de-alcoholize a wine? Because I read on some blog, it is really a bit old post, but somebody complained that it tastes just like fruit juice and not like wine.
Yeah. No, this is part that I like the most. When you remove an alcohol, depends on the method that you do. You have there are two problems that can occur. One is that wine have like cooked wine taste that you modify with the heat. This is one problem. Other problem is that it's too watery, that it's like that you would put just water inside and drink it and these are the most two common tastes that came. This is on one side. This is on the side of the machine. So when you process it, you can have these two issues. On the other side, when you most of the wines that I tried, they add, for example, white wines, they add grape juice inside. Red wines, they add berry juice inside. And the problem is when the flavor is not good, and when you don't adjust the flavor correctly, then it gets tasty about that you are drinking or juice wine, grape juice, or any other fruits. And then everybody complains, I want to give 20 euros for juice.
Yeah.
The thing is that when you remove the alcohol out, you don't have the body, because the alcohol made the body especially of the wine. And then when you remove the alcohol, you need to know that there is you need to replace it with something. And I like to replace it to mix different variety of wines together to build the profile of the wine from the different types of grapes, actually wines. And then basically this is the whatever wine seller will will make, it's actually that you build the recipe. You need, when you remove the alcohol out, you need to make something. Something. It's easier with the sparkling wine. When you add it makes this body back with the CO2. So and also that's why the sparkling wines are the most popular, because it is very close to original. It's very similar. So much easier with the sparkling wine. With the wines, it's very difficult. With rosé, it's you can still manage it. It's the most hard is to make a very good white and very good red wine dealcoholized. This is also my passion. I'm very eager to make it with very good taste.
Great.
It is very difficult. It is very challenging.
Yeah. So, have you talked to some sommeliers or wine tasters and give them your product to taste?
Yeah, this is. I talked a lot with people about this, and the funny thing is, if you talk to people who didn't previously try the alcoholized, most of them don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
So that you need to, when you talk and you would like to get honest feedback, you need to find the right person for it. And that's why we will make the test all around the world. Special test in China, special test in India, special test in the United States, because it is the most interesting for people who would like to have the taste of the wine, and they actually would like not to drink it. So their idea is already to search for this. When you give it to the regular drinkers, they don't like it.
Of course.
But our customers are not regular drinkers. Our customers are people who don't drink. So you need to have this switch in mind.
So if you want to have a customer for your not wine but your the alcoholizer, what you can offer to them?
Yeah.
What kind
Yeah,
of?
actually, we have the machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is running on the batch size. For example, 500 liters, 1,000 liter, 2,000 liter, and then it can run automatically to details. Actually, it is at the moment it's the most interesting for wineries. For wineries to start making dealcoholized wine. Actually, the same machine can be used to remove the sulfurs and to reduce the level of the alcohol. For example, if you have too much of alcohol and you would like to reduce it for some kind of reason, or tax reasons, or some import reason, because some areas have different regulations, actually the machine can also do this. But the main goal is to make a dealcoholized wine, and it's not intended for mega big wineries, because the other two methods are more designed for very big wineries. Our machine is designed for mid-sized wineries, or very interesting for a group of small wineries. So that all together buy one machine, and then just bring a wine and dealcoholize for each wine seller separately. So the machine is very interesting.
How long does it take to dealcoholize, I don't know, 100 liters of wine?
Yeah, actually, all the batches depend. Never mind the size, how many liters. Actually, it is very difficult process. So actually, it takes 24 hours. However, it is all run by the computer. You don't need to have any kind of knowledge. Just like with the breweries, we also have this ideology, and we said plug and brew. So here you just plug and dealcoholized. Actually, you don't need to be an expert. You just pump the wine in, press the start, and wait a day, and that's all. So the thing is that you don't need additional manpower. The existing staff that you have can process and run the system, and very small maintenance about to. It's very simple to use. This is I always say that it needs to be the build. Then after 15 years in New Zealand, some guy can replace the part and still run it. We have this same ideology with the breweries, where we set all the breweries all around the world, and everybody can replace the part locally, because the machine needs to serve to the company, and that they can use it.
Okay, so I'm a strong believer in teamwork, so I'd like to know a little bit about your team. How does it started? What problems? How big is it? What problems do you have with them, and so on?
Yeah, the guys are very good. Actually, we have it varies the number on average 20 guys in production unit. Actually, we guys are very good welders. We made everything from stainless steel. About leadership, yeah, this is very interesting. I read a lot of books and went to a lot of courses to be able to manage all this. Actually, I get the company from my parents. They started the company in 1990, and I took over in 2014. And then I needed, actually, I didn't have any previous knowledge about any, any college about the running. So actually, I learned everything with trial and error.
Yeah.
But then the my head is always a line. If a company can run without you present, I always my idea was always to build a team that they can work together, and that I don't need to be present all the time there. It's in my head. One line is if company without me, and the second one is company can grow without me. So when you, I think a lot of this, and also talk to guys, and it is very interesting because everybody have we are all human. I cannot replace us. It won't replace us for a long time because everything is handcrafted. We cannot 3D print the machine, and robots at the moment they cannot weld. So the guys will still be the guys, and some get drunk the other day. Some need to register the car, and then some guy needs to go with the girl somewhere. So this is a lot of interesting story. But I'm always more focused for the team, and that we look at everything as a project, and that the project needs to be done on time, right, the best quality, and all this. And yeah, actually, the team is everyday work. You need to have a lot of nerves and a lot of knowledge and a lot of experience. But I like it. It is a passion, and I would like to grow and to have much more guys.
It's interesting that we basically never stop learning as leaders.
Yes. Yes.
So you just mentioned guys, so you don't have any girls?
Yeah, actually, we tried with the welding, because all girls are very good with the welding. However, all the machines and the components are very heavy, and it's actually it's too heavy. Physically, it's too heavy. Otherwise, women are very good welders, very precise, very accurate. We tried, but it's actually physically too heavy, and that is the reason. Because the machines are all big and it weighs a lot of kilos. So basically this is the reason. But however, we tried, and they were very, very good welders and very accurate what they did. So now are all the guys.
So if this or the viewers of this could help you with something, what would it be? Yeah.
Me, just to think more about the guys and more how to actually. I would like to have 50, 100, 300, 500 guys, and what I need to learn with each step, with each size of the group, because this is my question. For example, I'm now familiar with the 10, 20 guys, but then how to operate, how to manage 50 guys, 100 guys, 200, 300. So this I like.
Okay, I think we are about with the end of the
Yeah.
time and the topic. Do you have some final thoughts?
Actually, yeah, no, I just covered all of this, so I'm happy with this.
Excellent. Thank you for your time. Thank you for great explanation and every knowledge that you shared. So thanks everybody who listened to us. Next Tuesday, I'm hosting Tony Ulchar, a young engineer who can enable you to play tennis against Novak Djokovic, Nadal, or Alcaraz. So till next Tuesday.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.